Your Produce Guy here, and I'm way excited today. I've just received this year's shipment of Meyer lemons from Lemon Lady's Orchard out in Emerald, California. Oh, these things are just the greatest. We've made a bunch of videos with these. We're going to make some more. They are my favorite lemon. They're available from December to about March. I would suggest you go to the lemonladies.com website, check it out, and maybe order some for yourself. These are certified, naturally grown. What I love about that is I can use the whole lemon. I don't have to worry about pesticides or chemical fertilizers on the fruit at all. Today we're going to use these Meyer lemons to make a Meyer lemon hummus. Now hummus, if you're not familiar with it, is a Middle Eastern dish, and it's primarily made with chickpeas. So we're going to start with 2 cups of chickpeas or garbanzo beans. Now you can use canned garbanzo beans, but I don't like to do that. These are dried garbanzos that I've soaked overnight and then cooked in a pot of water for a little over an hour, just over that. And they are nice and soft. The skins are peeling off. If you want a super smooth hummus, you can take the time to peel those skins off. I'm not going to do that here. I've got equipment that's going to make it really smooth. All right, next ingredient is 3 tablespoons of olive oil. We'll get that in there. And then in every hummus is something called tahini. That is, if you're not familiar with it, sesame seed paste. You find it in the grocery store next to your nut butters. It's the same idea as a peanut butter or a cashew butter, those type of things. All right, those go in there. Now I've got a teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of pepper. That goes right in there. And then finally 1 clove of garlic that I have roughly chopped before we got started here. That all goes in. Now we're going to flavor this. In the base recipe you use a tablespoon and a half of lemon juice. We're going to use that and actually double up on it. So 3 tablespoons of lemon juice to give it the Meyer lemon flavor. In a normal hummus, depending on what you're flavoring with, you'd use that 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice. We're going to ramp this up a little bit. I'm not going to just use the juice, but we're going to go ahead and put in some lemon zest. Remember, I can use a whole lemon here without any worries. So I'll go ahead and zest this lemon, and we'll move to the next step. With our zest in, we're going to go ahead now and juice this lemon. I'm going to go ahead and juice it into a little bowl here because I want to measure it out. I need, as I say, about 3 tablespoons of juice, and I'm guessing that's going to be about 1 lemon, but it might be a little bit more. So we're going to measure that out, make sure we get enough in there. That was a nice sized Meyer lemon, and it produced just over 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. So we're going to put that right in. This is going to be deliciously lemony. I'm pretty excited about it. It smells great, that zest, that floral smell. Okay, now you need some special equipment for this. I'm using an immersion blender, and I think this is a great tool for this. You can also use a regular blender or a food processor, but we've got to render down these chickpeas and blend it all together because everything in here is pretty roughly chopped at this point. But this immersion blender is going to go ahead and cut this right through it and make it super smooth. This is going to be a little bit noisy. Let me warn you about that. Okay, there we go. That smooth and lemony. That is good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and scrape this bowl down and plate this up for you. Got a fancy little plate. We'll put it in. It's going to look great, and we'll see about trying some of it for real. Now that we've got our hummus plated here, we're going to garnish it with just a drizzle of olive oil, a dusting of some smoked paprika there, very nice, a little bit of parsley right up on top, and squeeze of black pepper, and then for the final, got just a tiny bit of lemon zest that I held back, saved for that. There we are. Now that was super easy, looks beautiful, and it's really delicious. Now hummus is normally served with pita bread or crackers or that sort of thing, but to keep it healthy, I've got some fresh vegetables here that we're going to go ahead and dip right in. And that, fabulous. That is so good. Well, this is our Meyer lemon hummus. Hummus is great because you can, rather than flavor it with lemon, you can roast some vegetables and blend in a cup of roasted tomatoes or eggplant or zucchini into that to give it a different flavor. You can mix it up. You can do all kinds of stuff. There's probably endless options to doing hummus. We're keeping it fresh by using fresh vegetables, fresh and healthy. Thanks so much for being with us. I am your produce guy. Fresh is best. Interestingly enough, are botanically classified as a berry, just like tomatoes are. In fact, you can see this variety of persimmon here looks very similar to a tomato. They are indeed cousins.